Okay, so here are the books that I got from Barnes & Noble. Little book haul. Here's all of them. So, first I got Home Before Dark by Riley Sager because I've heard a lot about this author and I've just never picked up any of his books. I honestly don't know why, because I really like... Anyways, because I really like thrillers, and so I've seen like so many good things about his books, but never got them. So I feel like this isn't his most famous, like most well-known book, but honestly it's the only one Barnes & Noble had in the like mystery thriller section, so I just got this one. But basically this book is about Maggie and her parents, and they used to live in this like old estate, like Victorian estate, when Maggie was really little, and they fled in the middle of the night. And then her dad released this nonfiction book about all the things that happened in this house, and like some people didn't believe it, became like this big like spectacle, and Maggie was too young to remember any of it, so she grows up, she doesn't believe anything in her dad's book. She's like really just like does not believe anything about the house and like the stories that her dad's told. And her dad dies and she inherits the house, so she goes back, and like no one in the town is happy that she's inherited this house and that there's all this spectacle back around it. And then I guess like things start happening, so I mean I'm assuming that is going to prove that her dad was right and that the house really does have these dark twisted secrets. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this. I don't know when I'll read it because I kind of want to do like a thriller video where I just read thrillers for like fall spooky type vibes, so I might save this for then, but I also might read it because it does sound really good. Okay, then I got another like sort of like mystery thriller. I don't know why I was in the mood for these. I think because I've just been reading a lot of romance recently, and I love romance, but sometimes it just gets to be too much and I just kind of want to like switch it up. So I got If We Were Villains by ML Rio, and this reminds me, I actually have it not at this apartment, at like home. I have, oh my god, what is it called? Not the Ninth House? Yeah. And I started reading that book like a while ago, and I read like maybe 20 pages and then I was like, not for me. But this book is giving off like very similar vibes because it's kind of like dark academia style, like mystery, college vibe. There's like a group of kids and a murder, and like it could be any one of the kids that committed the murder, but basically one of the guys goes to jail. Oliver goes to jail for the murder of this other classmate. The detective that like originally accused him and like got him sent to jail, it's years later, and he's like asking Oliver if he's ready to tell his story, and Oliver is. So yeah, it's basically just, I guess, Oliver telling what really happened. Yeah, so I don't know, I guess they are like rivals. Yeah, I don't know, but it sounds good. I'm excited to read this, and I do also want to read Ninth House because I do actually think I would like it. I think I was just intimidated by it, but yeah, I think I'll really like this book. So, and then I got, and if you read the 24-hour reading video, I had finished the first book I read, was me finishing A Court of Mist and Fury from the A Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J. Maas. And so I have the third book of that, which I haven't started yet, but I think that's the next book I'm gonna read. But so I wanted to finish off the series, so I got the fourth book, A Court of Frost and Starlight, which is like really tiny, like a novella almost, and then A Court of Silver Flames, which is the fifth book, and I got the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. I don't know what that means. I don't know what's special about it. Let me see if it says. I actually feel like it's just the color of the cover that makes it special. I don't really know. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just the cover that like makes it special. You see that? It's so annoying. Anyways, I also think that are there more than 5 books in the series? I don't know, maybe I should look it up. I feel like there is, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was 4 and then this one got added. I don't really know, but I'm excited. These books though are so big, besides this one. This is like 800 pages. I don't normally read books that big, but I have really liked this series so far. But after I read the second book, I did the 24-hour reading challenge thing, so I wasn't reading the third book yet. But then it was like I really wanted to read the third book, but because it's so big and because I don't want to get tired of the series, I didn't read that. So I do want to read it next, I think, but I guess I can give you like a little bit of a, like, I don't want to tell you what these books are going to be about because I haven't even read the third book, so I don't want to spoil it for myself, but I also don't want to spoil it for you, because if you want to read the series, like, I don't want to just be like, and this happened in the first and second books, and then it's like, okay, thanks for spoiling the books for me. So yeah, I mean, A Court of Thorns and Roses, I did talk about it a little bit in my last video, but it's basically just fantasy romance, and it has to do with a human who who kills a high fae, so it's very much the like magical like fantasy realm of the fae, and which honestly, like, this is gonna sound stupid, but I didn't even know that that was a whole category in itself of fantasy books that like fae, where I was like, oh, this is so unique to A Court of Thorns and Roses, but it's not. So it's not disappointing, but it's like, oh, I thought this was a different thing that Sarah J. Maas was writing about, but it's really not, because fae are in more books than just this series. So little did I know. But no, it is a really good series though. Like, it's very, I think, character driven, and so you learn a lot about the characters. And I actually think I've heard that like this book is kind of just you following the characters' lives. Like, not a lot happens. It's just kind of you like watching them go about their daily lives, which could be really boring, but I actually think that it'll be really entertaining. Maybe not really entertaining, but I think that I'll still enjoy it because I genuinely do just like enjoy these characters and learning about their world. And yeah, it is a lot of world building, I think, especially the first book is a lot of world building, which can take a little bit to get into, but once you do get into it and you are like learning more about the characters, it just kind of draws you in. So it's really good. But yeah, so that was my book haul. It was only 4 books, but I used a gift card from my birthday. So shout out to Eli, my boyfriend's brother, for getting me that gift card, because thanks to you, you supplied this book haul. Okay, so I'm going to work soon, like in a couple minutes. I need to get changed, but I realized I was editing the video and I was like, oh my god, I didn't make a thumbnail and I didn't bother recording an outro. It just ended with like, shout out to my brother's boyfriend. What? My boyfriend's brother. I don't have a brother. So yeah, there's my book haul from There's my book haul from Barnes & Noble. I know it wasn't a lot of books, but like I said, I used my gift card, so I'll definitely be going back soon and getting more from Amazon too. I started a wish list on Amazon because I didn't have that before, so I can keep track of all the books that I want, because there's so many times when I'm like, oh, I want that book, and then I go to Barnes & Noble or go on Amazon and I completely forget what book I wanted and end up getting a completely different one, which is fine, but I want to start keeping track of the books that I want. Anyways, I wanted to end the video by saying like thank you so much for everyone who watched the first video. I think it has like 200 views now, which is honestly so exciting. I think I have like 15 subscribers, so I'm just so excited for more videos in the future. I have so many ideas, but yeah, thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.